ever hear that you do a good job? Not many of you, right? Here's what I want you to do right now. Look at people next to you right now, because we can't limit ourselves mentally. Look at somebody right now next to you, give them a high five and say, you do great work. Yeah. Now, a high five here. There we go. Now, everybody get your hand sanitizer out that's on the table. Thanks to our sponsors. But did you notice? I said to high five one person, and many of you high fived everybody. Because we're in this world right now where we are quick to criticize people, but slow to recognize them. I'm not saying there's got to be a participation award, but let's go back to that game mindset. We participate by saying we want to play the game. We learn the people in the game. We understand who they are. Then we learn the rules of what's going on. Then we say we're not going to limit ourselves mentally. You know what? Even though if I'm not good, I'm going to get better at this. And then when you start to do something good and you figure it out, the person next to you, even though they're beating you, a high five, like, hey, you're getting better. How often do we think the people next to us? I mean, how many people would just like to have a high five every day from your coworker? Yeah, right? I mean, I worked at a place where quite simply our vice president would give people a high five. Hey, I heard your kid did really good in soccer last night. Happy five. Hey, I heard that you won the lottery. Give me some money. Okay, I heard that you got that new place. And I was doing high five, and I saw this one guy, he was upset. I'm like, what's going on? He goes, Mike didn't give me a high five. That's how important a high five was. Like when I've had my teams and staffs, I actually took a picture of my hand high five, and I will text it to them to thank them for their work, and that's become something big. Someone actually called me back in tears because they go, nobody in their life had just made that time to just say thank you. And for all of you, you proved right there, I like that, thank you so much. You proved right there that something as small as a high five goes a long way because you high-fived other people. But we're playing games, aren't we? So here's what we're going to do. This is for my competitive people, but it's for everybody in the room. I said to high five one person, and you guys went crazy and started high fiving everybody. Most of you got about 4 or 5 people at your table. Some have 8, 9, 12, 13. Don't know what happened over there. It's just a multi-housing unit. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm going to question. If I asked everyone in the room to stand up, I'm not asking you to stand up right now, and you're to high five 5 different people, so you can't high five the same person 5 times. 5 different people, and then you sat back down anywhere in the room. How long do you think it'd take? I think there's about, what's the final count? About 221? She's like, I don't know, it's over 200. How long do you think it'd take for almost all 200 of us to do that? About an hour. Okay. Positive thinker. Love it. Okay, so we got an hour. Anybody else? 5 seconds. Okay, we got 2 different areas here. 5 seconds, 1 hour. Anybody else? How much? 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Laura's like, yeah. 7 minutes, 25 minutes. Sounds like people are working in the government here. Like you're like trying to stretch it out. We're working hourly. Well, I've got belief in all of you. I believe, I've had a group with 1,000 people in the room, and they did it in 3 seconds. Hold on. I believe all of you can do it in 30 seconds. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get out my timer. And let me explain this one clearly so I don't have any lawsuits. Everybody who is physically able to stand up, I'm going to ask you to stand up right now. Anyone who has maybe something physical that just doesn't feel right now, you can stay seated, but you're still going to participate. If you can't stand up, you can sit down, put your hand in the air. That way we can find you. When I say ready, set, go, you're going to go high five 5 people and then find a place to sit down. When I see the last person has sat down, I will stop the clock. We have 30 seconds to do this. Okay? AMA Tucson, are you ready? Can you do it in 30 seconds? Get ready. Get set. Go. All right, like sit. Keep going. She's walking. There we go. We're going. We're almost there. Almost there. We got to find it. People aren't even sharing seats right now. You're on your own. We're looking. She's running out the room. Okay. We're going to find a seat. They're still going. Pull the seat out. Gentleman over there. They're kind of heading out the door. We got one more person. Find a seat. There we go. High five. And down. Okay. I got good news and not so good news. Good news is right about 21 seconds, I thought you had it. Then at 23 seconds, I saw somebody like, this is my seat. You can't sit here. Then somebody moved to the next one. I was like, go. Like, nope, can't have this one. Taken. So now the total was 53 seconds. Oh, look. Now all my competitive people came in. Where are my competitive people? Raise your hands. What are you thinking right now? We can beat 30, right? Now, hold on. Yeah, we can do it again. But let me give some information to you. Let me repeat, because some people didn't ask the question. So I said, we could sit where, everybody? Anywhere. There's a floor. There's a stage. Some of you are friends. I'm not suggesting sitting on laps, but table. But then I saw some people like, well, you know what? I'm based here in Tucson. I'm going to go all the way over to Casa Grande. High five. Even though there's all these spots right here on the way back to Tucson, I'm too good for these people right here in Catalina Foothills, yeah. I'm going to go down to the Pasquayaki down here, Green Valley. I'm getting paid by the hour. Oh. So I believe that you can do it in 30 seconds. So what we're going to do is two things. One is we're going to try it one more time because I don't want to kill anybody. Number two is, if you want to kind of talk it out, you can. Number three is if you want to get creative with it, because we get creative in games, don't limit yourself mentally. Figure out how you're going to do it. So everybody, please stand up. Here we go again. And I said, if anybody needs to sit, just sit there, put your hands up. When 5 people get you, then you're set. All right, let me get my big MC voice out. AMA Tucson. Are you ready? Can you beat 30 seconds? Get ready. Get set. Go. Here we go, go. Hey, have a seat right there. Boom. They're doing it, they're going. Get this gentleman a seat, get him a seat. And down. AMA, Arizona, Tucson. Guess what? You're going, and he had to find the seat because they wouldn't even get it. Some groups actually just turn the seats backwards so you can actually sit down. 21.8 seconds. Good, bud, yeah. Some of you are going to be doing it again. You're going to be going back to work. It's like, okay, we can do this. Where's my 3-second person, my 5-second person? They're like, where's that 5-second person? You're still mad, aren't you? She's like, we can go do it. Here's the case, everybody. Every time we do an activity like this, okay, a mindset shifting exercise, what we're doing is we're visually learning. People are visual learners. We have to show people how it works. And if we don't know how it works, physically show it. But I want to let you know, this is proof that you can do anything. We had 200 plus people who don't even know each other, and you accomplished something. You beat the goal. You pushed each other in a good way. You didn't criticize each other, put anybody down. Some of you are just like, sit. But you still high-fived. I saw some chairs pulled out. It's okay to be competitive for stuff. The world's always like, we can be ultra-competitive. It's too hard. It's going to put... No, we can be competitive in a good way. It's good to have a challenge. To say, hey, you know what? If you've got different locations and different branches, like, hey, you know what? Here's what we're doing. Can you do that? Let's go ahead. Let's push it. Let's make it the best possible. I always will share to people, you lead your organizations. It doesn't mean the title that you have. You lead it through your energy and your activities because, once again, don't limit yourself mentally.